Good morning. Today we're going to talk about something harsh. Why do we bitch and complain and whine all the time when we have the fault? That's the question. See, we all choose our life. We all fucking do things that is not right. And we bitch and complain all the time because we don't get our way. See, as I was growing up, I used to think that the world revolved against me, revolved with me. I had to get my way. I was spoiled. I was a brat. I was a person always getting my way. And thank God to my primo Bert, my tia Berta, and several family members that I have that told me that I was just a piece of shit, and that I take advantage, and I'm inappropriately fucking disrespectful. See, my father, I was his spoiled one. I was his junior, and his BDB, and I used to get out of my way. I used to think that the bitching, whining, and complaining, everything was gonna turn out to be better. I learned when I got stabbed that you deserve what you deserve, and a lot of people think that they're tough because they're badasses. Yeah, but when they fuck around with the wrong person, there's no badasses. You just break down and you give up because you're not used to fucking being a workful person, you know. Our kids, everybody knows that we have to be there for our kids, and kids are not cheap. They're expensive, and they're nothing but sometimes headaches and problems. But as we choose as parents is to teach our kids the right way. And hopefully, by us teaching them the right way, they're gonna come out ahead. But there's parents, particularly one person that gets me frustrated, that bitches and whines about his kids, that they don't care about them, they don't love them, and they don't want nothing to do with them. And he bitches and whines every single day that I know him. And I ask myself, what's the problem? And he's like, they don't have gratitude towards me, they don't have respect towards me, they don't say hi, they don't nada. And I tell him, welcome to the club, brother. Kids, they're hard-headed, especially teenagers. And when you got teenagers, people, don't expect them that they're gonna care for you. Don't expect them that they're gonna appreciate. It's nothing but hard-headed, and it's nothing but problems. Anybody that hasn't gone through that is not a parent. And being a parent is hard. It's complicated. And there's a lot of people that have kids that think that they're going to be 100% good and they're going to take care of you and listen to you. Well, you're wrong. Most of us parents, we spoil our kids. And we don't allow them to grow up, and we spoil them, and then we expect them to understand, to work hard for it. It doesn't work like that. Well, friends and family, I just want to tell everybody that bitching and whining and trying to get your way is not gonna win. Not gonna work out, especially against your kids, all right? And baby mamas, they're always gonna want the best for themselves, for their kids. And if you fight against them, I think you're a coward. I think you're a straight coward, because why? They're the ones picking up the mantle. They're the ones being there for the kids. They're the ones instituting them. They're the ones reñándolos, and they're the ones guiding them. And they're the ones that had to put up with all their bullshit. And we as divorced parents don't understand what they go through. All we could do is judge and criticize and say we don't agree, or we don't want our kids thinking like that. But we're not there every fucking single day of the day, every minute, every second, helping them, showing them. Because if we were there, we'll fail también. And there's no one you could judge but yourself. But see, I get to see people, that is including me, alright? That's including me. Sometimes we're not happy. We feel like giving up. We feel like we're not appreciated. We feel that we don't get our way. That life is not turning out the way we planned it. And we live in the past. Stop living in the past, everybody. Whatever you had in the past. It doesn't include. And plus, I hate people that whatever your dads have, even though you help them, even though you pay a portion or whatever, it doesn't mean that it's yours. It's your dad's. They had the balls to do it. They had the balls to overcome all that. If you don't have good kids, it's your problem. If they don't help you, it's your problem. But they had the balls to fucking get up, move, and try to do something. And if they had good kids that help them, cool. But don't judge your parents. Don't criticize them, and don't tell them they have whatever they have because of you. They're gonna have whatever they have without you. They're still gonna be themselves. And stop living in the past, everybody. Stop judging everybody and criticizing everybody that is trying to be there for you. See, what I hate the most, and I'm grateful and I'm thankful to God, to my tia Berta, especially to my primo Bird. They taught me the meaning of respeto. If you do it out of your heart, it doesn't cost you anything. You might struggle, go through journeys, go through a lot of shit. But if you don't do it of your kind heart, it's difficult because you're fighting against everybody. If you're not gonna help out without bitching and complaining, stop being around. Be a coward. Leave. They don't need you. They don't need a person that's gonna be fucking living in the past, a person that is gonna be abusive, jealous, and whining and gaining y todo. See, I've been seeing a lot of people lately thinking that they could abuse the people and they could talk shit about people, but when the hammer gets down and dirty, they're not gonna live with it. They're gonna have to go through it on their own. And those people living off other people, those people abusing other people, those people criticizing other people, se les va a acabar. And then you're not gonna bitch and whine or anything because you're not gonna have no say-so. You're not gonna belong nowhere. You're not gonna do nothing. You're gonna just bow down, break up, and crumble and cry like a little bitch. And that's what I'm trying to talk to everybody. Don't be like that. To my daughter, I tried teaching my daughter the significance that you have to avoid having conflicts, avoid being alone. That's why I had Nikki and Audrey with her. That's why I had Naima. That's why I have Kiki. And that's why I had Andrea around my daughter. Even though my ex-wife didn't want my daughter to be around them because she thought that they were abusive and they were too tough on her. Well, my daughter's tough. She fucking was around them, and she's tough. And I'm proud of her in that way. And I can't be more proud in her that she does. She holds the fort. And, she's awesome. And I'm grateful that I didn't let her grow up on her own and spoiled and a brat. I made her, hey, you have your friends, you have your primas, your primos. You can learn to be the baby of the family and get along with everybody when they're stepping on you and punking you and making you a whole person, right? And you could take the beating, you could take a todo because that's how you got brought up. And I'm proud. I'm proud that they throw her face in cake and throw her face in whipped cream and punked her, and she got tough. She's an awesome girl, but she no se deja. And that's what I mean. People that didn't grow up around other people don't know what that means. And I'm kind of mad at a certain person that I'm helping. I've given him a sight, and he's taking abuse of that sight. And no matter what I do, he still bitches and complains, and he feels like he's a piece of shit, because he's a piece of shit. You could dress him up, you could dress a pig, you could put lipstick on him, but he's still a pig, still a fuck up. A coward is a coward, a piece of shit is a piece of shit. And I just want to tell everybody that stop living in the past. Stop thinking that you could have changed the world back then. Change it now. Be a different person. And if you get offended, I don't really care. If no one tells you the truth and tells you you're the problem, then you're never gonna grow up. You're never gonna understand life. And to those persons that are taking a beating, or taking abusive, or scared to move on, scared to allow them to grow up, grow some balls. You gotta get tough. And I'm learning little by little the teachings of my tia Berta, Mama Bird, that anything that's in your mind, you can't say it. If they don't understand you or appreciate your honest truth, that you have to get up, you have to move on, because they're gonna bring you down. They're gonna abuse you or hurt you, or worse, depend on you. I just want to tell everybody that thankful and I'm grateful that at a young age I learned how to lose, how to move on, how to help. Occasionally I bitch, don't get it wrong, I do, but not every single day of the year. And I learned how to move on. I learned how to take charge of my life. I hope that this message, my daughter or my son or any family member or anybody listening, doesn't get offended. But if you do, I'm sorry. I just feel that certain people in this life that bitch and whine and complain every fucking second of the word, and they say that they did a wrong turn. Someone did it for them. They didn't have the balls to do it on their own, and that's why they bitch and complain for the rest of their lives. Because their parents told them that the world was theirs. Now they think that the world has to bow down to them. Nah, it doesn't work out like that. I'm just trying to say that life is complicated. And if you have kids, if God blessed you with them, be grateful that you got kids. And if they don't talk to you, it's because they're a piece of shit. So stop bitching and complaining and start doing something about it. Stop fucking just complaining and bitching all the time. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get up your high horse and become a person. And stop saying that you know what's up and you're still fucking bitching and complaining. And that's my message, everybody. I love you.